Hello, and welcome to Popcorn News, something to watch while you eat popcorn. Do not try to comprehend it all. Nay, just eat the popcorn. From the New American Magazine online, January 28th, 2017. Catholics ask Trump to probe Soros-Obama-Clinton conspiracy at Vatican. Written by William F. Jasper. Did billionaire speculator George Soros, President Barack Obama, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, Vice President Joe Biden, and Obama-Clinton advisor John Podesta conspire to overthrow the conservative Pope Benedict XVI and replace him with a radical Pope Francis? Did they use America's intelligence agencies in our nation's diplomatic machinery, political muscle, and financial power to coerce and blackmail regime change in the Roman Catholic Church? Far from being some wild conspiracy theory, there is sound prima facie evidence to indicate that this is a serious effort to expose a political scandal of the highest order involving flagrant criminal abuse of power at the top levels of the U.S. government. A group of respected Catholic lay leaders have sent a letter to President Donald Trump urging him to launch an official investigation into the activities of the above-mentioned individuals and others who appear to have been involved in this alleged Vatican coup. They cite 8 specific questions they seek to have answered concerning suspect events that led to the resignation of Pope Benedict, the first such papal abdication in 700 years. And they say the radical Pope Francis, but Pope Francis is a Jesuit. This is from, I think it's Daily Beast. I'll leave it in the Heirs to Moose blog post that will accompany this video. And you can check the description for this video, and I'll leave a link for Heirs to Moose blog. Pope Francis is the first Jesuit Pope. What does that mean? So you got the first Jesuit Pope, and Catholics asked Trump to probe Soros-Obama-Clinton conspiracy to install a Jesuit Pope, the first Jesuit Pope in 700 years. So what do we know about these Jesuits? Well, from Proofs of a Conspiracy by John Robeson, published in the United States in 1798, from his introduction, Robeson writes about German Masonry. I saw that the Jesuits had several times interfered in German Masonry, and that most of the exceptional innovations and dissensions had arisen about the time that the Order of Loyola was suppressed. When he says Order of Loyola, that's Ignatius Loyola, the founder of the Jesuits, also called the Society of Jesus. So that it should seem that these intriguing Jesuit brethren had attempted to maintain their influence by the help of Freemasonry. So the Jesuit order was suppressed in 1773. I think this is from New Advent, Catholic Encyclopedia. The Pope delayed till Monino constrained him to get copies. No delay was possible beyond that date, which was August 16, 1773. A second brief was issued which determined the manner in which the suppression was to be carried out. So Jesuits suppressed in 1773, and German Masonry seems to have been infiltrated thereafter. From Robeson, I saw that the Jesuits several times interfered, and it should seem that these intriguing brethren had attempted to maintain their influence by the help of Freemasonry, to maintain their influence because the Jesuits were suppressed in 1773. So they tried to maintain their influence in German Freemasonry. And here we come to Adam Weishaupt, founder of the Illuminati, which infiltrated German Freemasonry by coincidence, as the Jesuits were attempting to infiltrate. Adam Weishaupt began his formal education at age 7 at a Jesuit school. He later enrolled at the University of Ingolstadt. After Pope Clement XIV's suppression of the Society of Jesus in 1773, Society of Jesus, the Jesuits suppressed 1773, Weishaupt became a professor of canon law, a position that was held exclusively by the Jesuits until that time. So Adam Weishaupt, undercover Jesuit, founder of the Illuminati, and you may say, well, I don't know, undercover Jesuits, like that there's police that are in uniform, and then there's the undercover police in plain clothes. And an example of undercover Jesuits is found in the book Rulers of Evil, Useful Knowledge About Governing Bodies by F. Tupper Saussay. He's being charged with some kind of income tax crime, and in August of 1984, Saussay had a brief but telling encounter with an assistant United States attorney by the name of John McCune. So through a mutual friend, he gets introduced to John McCune, United States attorney. McCune shook hands. John, I asked, feeling the need to make small talk, are you from Chattanooga? No, he replied, I came from Washington. One of my favorite cousins lives in New Orleans, I said, and named my cousin. He's your cousin? Why, he and I were ordained together. Ordained? I asked. My cousin is a Jesuit priest. Are you a Jesuit? Yes, said my prosecutor, now visibly agitated. You know, I might have to recuse myself. So that's a concrete example of the undercover Jesuits.